Hi folks, this is Kenneth Price, and I'm your Psychiatric Shaman. Dream character Psychiatric Shaman. Alright, so I'm going to post a video to kind of explain my ministry to everyone. No, I don't have any credentials, and no, I don't think I'm going to be getting any credentials. I spent 10 years of my life getting a bachelor's in finance and a master's of architecture. I don't want any more student loans. Besides, I spent the last 5 years of my life on a complete vision quest. I've been to spiritual retreats and lived with the Living Miracles community and gone to see I have qualifications. I don't need credentials. What's the topic of this video? I just want to kind of give you an overview of the way my ministry works. It finally dawned on me. I'm a 12-stepper from way back. Yeah, and I even went to treatment. Actually, I was in 2 treatment centers in my parable. My ministry operates like this, folks. You know, everything that I've posted on the YouTube videos so far, you know, this is for people getting off psych meds and benzodiazepines. That's about 10% of my ministry is getting off the medications. You know what the other 90% of my ministry is? Living life on life's terms. Once I surrendered my psych meds and benzodiazepines, I had a lot of work ahead of me. But you know what, folks? That's not a problem. No, that's an opportunity. That's the reason my ministry is really not for everyone. Because if you just want to get off the psych meds and benzodiazepines, you know, that's going to be addressed about this much. The rest is going to be addressed about this much. If I had 2 hands, I'd give you a bigger picture, but I have to hold up my left hand has got to be used to hold up the iPhone. But you get the point. My ministry is about 10% getting off the psych meds and benzodiazepines. The other 90% is, and I've said it in all my other videos, about 60 so far. Number one, you know, how did I create my own mental illness? And how am I going to uncreate it? I couldn't uncreate it alone, folks. I uncreated my mental illness, you know, through the grace of God and with, you know, by asking for help from others. I even posted a video, you know, on my YouTube channel, how to ask for help. Folks, this is going to be the shortest video I posted. I'm not going to give, well, maybe I will give an introduction. I'll go on for a few more minutes. My name is Kenneth Price. I call myself the Psychiatric Shaman. And I am now hosting 2 Zoom calls per week. I host one Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and I am now going to host one beginning this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time for the sake of support and experience, strength, and hope. I use myself as a lighthouse because I was 25 years on psych meds and benzodiazepines. And I was able to extrapolate myself from all the pharmaceuticals. Folks, it was hard work, and it was frightening work. And at times I felt very alone in it. And I know that the people who watch these videos are feeling very, very alone. And I've got to start something to ameliorate the isolation. Voila, my ministry is coming to life. I don't want to be doing this ministry. This ministry is not coming from ego. If it were coming from ego, I'd want to be well known. Nobody wants to be well known with my story. This ministry coming from love, okay, and sincerely. This ministry is not coming from a spiritual teacher. Spiritual teacher says they know something that you don't know and they charge you for it. This ministry is coming from a fellow traveler who knows that I will emerge as you choose to emerge, and we're going to all do it together. Folks, I'm a Course in Miracles student, and in the Course in Miracles, it says we teach what we need to learn. That's how it works. That's how I emerge from my psychiatric parable. And that's what the other 90% that I have to offer beyond the 10% getting off the psych meds. Now, I'm not going to leave you stranded if you're going through a withdrawal. If you're going through a withdrawal, the community is full of tremendous support. It's just a beginning community, and it's growing larger. It's beginning to snowball. Not because I'm some sort of wise person, but because it's an idea whose time has come. You know. The doctors have been handing these antidepressant and these antipsychotic, whatever the pills are, they've been handing them out like candy. And now, you know, 30, 40 years later, we realize that it's not, they're not, I'm not going to go into that. What I'm trying to say, as I pan out to the larger picture, is that we are going through a global ascension right now. We are going through a global awakening right now. Maybe at some point in history, I want to reframe this because I don't want to blame the pills and turn the pharmaceutical companies into evil, demonic, global elite. I want to reframe the narrative that now is a time that we can come out of these and not blame it all on the allopathic brain chemistry. We don't need to completely rely on the chemical imbalance theory anymore. We have tools and resources in 2022 that never were available before. Don't go looking for things that are wrong in this world. Oh, we shouldn't be, Russia shouldn't be invading Ukraine, or we shouldn't be having COVID, because simultaneously, along with that, I'm just saying non-resistance, folks. I'm not saying that there aren't crises happening in the world, but what I'm saying is that alongside these crises, there are opportunities, and the opportunity now is this tremendous amount of energy hitting our planet that's making it possible for us to no longer require psych meds and benzodiazepines. No longer required me to have psych meds and benzodiazepines. I'm going way out on a limb here, folks, by stating this. But I've got nothing left to lose. That psychiatric parable, leveled my dream character. It didn't level me. As a matter of fact, I came to life. It leveled my dream character. The dream character that I had established to be safe in this world was built on fear and conditioning. And what I'm trying to say is this global awakening is, for everyone, collectively moving that conditioning aside, so now we can remember who we are. And who we are is not a vibrational match for any of these mental illness stories, and doesn't require to be medicated. I tried to put this forward, I haven't tried to put this forward in 60 videos so far. And the one that I like the best, that's been getting all the most YouTube traffic, is withdrawing during the end times. It's got kind of like a biblical end times where it shows fire and clouds. No, it's not the Revelation Pat Robertson predicted where, Jesus redescends on a white horse. No, folks, those aren't the end times. The end of time, the end of past, and the end of future. Where do you find God? In the now. How did I emerge? Did I emerge in the past? Am I going to emerge in the future? No, I emerge right now. Folks, my ministry is based on getting people back to the present moment. It's not, my ministry is not some idea whose time to come. It's just for people who are coming up benzodiazepines and psych meds. All right. So, the topic of this video was how my ministry operates. And basically, I just wanted to point out that 10% is good enough for psych meds and benzodiazepines, and the rest is living life on life's terms. I'm a treatment center counselor for people coming off meds. How simple is that? It's a no-brainer. All right, leave your comments below. I need to hear from you. Because it's a ministry, I need to get your feedback. Your comments I need your comments. Okay. I've already said that I have 2 Zoom calls now. I have one at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Sundays, and I have now a midweek Zoom call, 5 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays. I'm going to leave a link to those 2 Zoom calls in the description as well. Now, this is what started it all, folks. This whole thing started on a simple slogan, and I'm going to say that simple slogan: you've not been damaged. No. Stop that. Stop that. Everything I say in this video does not point to damage. Was my dream character damaged? Well, guess what? All dream characters eventually die. The curtain falls and the play's over for every single dream character. I don't know, maybe your dream character was damaged. Who cares? You see, listen, folks, when I bring this message home, we no longer are in fear. You know what's fueling most of these withdrawals? And I've been in these medically, air quotes, medically injured community for, close to over 10 years now, doing outreach. A lot of these protracted stories are coming from fear. We're creating our own reality in a lot of cases. Okay? I'm here to I can't take away the pain, but I can, I've got to jump in and, start putting a fire extinguisher over some of the suffering. Because a lot of my suffering was based on fear. I thought I had been damaged. Well, fill in the blanks. So that's the slogan of the Psychiatric Shaman. My dream character, Psychiatric Shaman. Again, no credentials. I created a dream character, Psychiatric Shaman. You've not been damaged. Why? It's kind of a no-brainer if you follow my videos, because who you are can't be damaged. Now, when I anchored that, I didn't need my withdrawals anymore. I didn't need my psychiatric story anymore. The only purpose of my psychiatric parable now is to give you all a reference point. Again, I'm a treatment center counselor for psych meds and benzodiazepines. In the AA, we share our stories, not because they matter, but because they qualify us. So you can realize I'm one of you. I'm a wounded healer. Well, I'm not wounded, but that's the vernacular. It's called wounded healer. Very simple and sweet. All right, so we're going on 11 minutes as I'm on the Springwater Corridor. I love the Springwater Corridor. You know, I gotta bring this point home. You know, I'm not depressed anymore, and I don't have anxiety. Do I have down days? Of course I do. I face life on life's terms. I can enjoy things like this today, simple things. Just taking walks on the Springwater Corridor. Life has gotten very simple. I used to go into AA meetings, and on the wall of every AA meeting was a very simple slogan: keep it simple, stupid. All right, so I want to hear from you. And also, the last thing, I'm going to leave a link to my Facebook account below. Reach out to me. This is outreach work. Now, I do accept donations, but I don't charge money. It's outreach work. And if what I say rings true for you, please reach out. I need to hear from you. We're getting connected, and I want to start, I'm guided to start a community because this need not be, okay? All right, folks, this is Kenneth Price. Now it's 12 minutes on the Springwater Corridor in Portland, Oregon. I love you all. You're going to be fine. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm thankful to you. You're all healing me. And you're my teachers. Okay, God bless. Bye.